I had to wait for my dog to stop spazzing out. He was really, really wound up for an elderly mutt who jiggles apparently. Yeah, he's got a lot of juice. Anyway, oh shit, here we go. Alright. This is, well, for one thing, it's not a rant. I know, it's rare on YouTube nowadays, let alone Facebook, but yeah, fuck it. I'm a rebel. So here's my sewing kit and my coffee kit and my madness at work. The initial idea was based on my last attempt to leave here, was it September, and I had a pair of these Seattle something sport waterproof panties. Basically, they're cheaper knockoff of the Orleans. They are waterproof. They are actually surprisingly durable, and they even have an external pocket. It's a flat pocket, so we're talking like a couple of 20s in there if you're lucky, or stupid. Anyway, there's my bikes with only the frame bag in the middle, nothing on the Sterling Nice racks, except for the lamp, I guess. But I realized that what I was trying to put in those front bags was all my clothes and my like toiletries and whatnot, soap, straight razor, and whatnot. And it was, for some reason, all of a sudden with these particular bags, maybe it's because of the way the bags held it, I don't know, because I left here last year with the large Super C Carrot Ice panniers, fore and aft. And I had to turn the front ones backwards so that the outer pocket was facing the front because my toes kept kicking the frickin' pocket for the first like 5 blocks, drove me nuts. Anyway. And I was able to do that down, through Oregon City and the Willamette Valley Scenic Bikeway and Eugene. I ended up gifting those panniers to a friend of mine who needed to get out, and his only means was a bicycle. So, I just gave him the goddamn bags. Screw it. And then I got a little tiny set of bags that were, frankly, a joke. Off of Amazon, it was like $40, and well, you get what you pay for. If you don't pay shit, well, you don't get shit. So get over it. Anyway, use those anyway to come back up to Portland. And when I was here, shortly after I got here, I went ahead and got the Seattle Sports. I tried riding out, and I about exhausted myself countering the damn balance on the steering, going downhill. I mean, I've been touring for 20 years now, and I've never been wiped out trying to control my bike going downhill. That was epically stupid. Anyway, I gotta make sure this video doesn't run too long because I've already had a couple canceled by both YouTube and Facebook. Anyway, so my idea is to drape the fabric of my tent, which is a 8x10 canvas tent from Snow Tracker, up and around like a horseshoe, around the front rack. It's 7.5 ounce fabric, so it's not really heavy duty. It's actually the reason why it weighs 15 pounds versus, well, twice that. As a result, I know from my own camping habits that I'm going to hit thorns. I'm going to hit brambles. I'm going to hit, a fence that's poking at whatever that can mess up my tent. So I'm making this brush guard. This is the same heavy Sun Tour. This is twice I've done that now. Sun Forger canvas. It's water treated, freezed out. It's actually from an old Panther Primitives bedroll. It's the same fabric I made that frame bag out of, actually. This is actually the leftover chunk, and it's just big enough to cover the entire tent wrapped around the front rack there. And these will actually be the straps holding the whole thing down on the lower part. I already have 2 narrow straps up top. You can't see them very well in this video, but that are much like this, brass buckles, oxblood leather, and they run from front to back on the top of the rack to lock down the top of whatever I tie down there. Before, it was just my raincoat and my rain pants. This time it'll be the tent in this. Well, I was in the office where I do most of my thinking, in other words, the restroom, and I realized that I had this huge blank open spot to work with, specifically from the top of the rack down, with the exception of where these straps were going to intercede, probably in line with the lower horizontal bar there, not the bottom one, but the one in the middle there, I guess. And I realized I have some spare fabric of this stuff as well from my failed attempt at making the handlebar bag. Yeah, it completely backfired. It was actually because of the brass rod. It was just too stiff to bend, for the time being at least, without taking a chance of destroying my handlebars and or my stem. So screw it. My stem is far more valuable to me than a fucking handlebar. Screw it. Anyway, but so basically, this is kind of a preemptive of my project to be here for the day. Is I'm going to hem this because, well, damn, and I'm going to sew on some tapes on the exterior to go one dead center on the top, TVC, and then probably about a foot to either side, maybe not even that much, maybe more like 10 inches, to do like a raincoat or something, whatever. It'll be a set of 18-inch tapes that I can tie down pretty much anything I want, and then build pockets down for the lower sections off of the area that will be basically in the bottom triangle of the rack here, ish. Yeah, I think. If you can't tell, I woke up at 4:30 this morning, and I've had 3 cups of coffee, and I'm talking like a Mick with a freaking car battery stuck up his ass. Anyway, yes, it's been a hell of a ride so far. Huh. Yeah, he's passed out now. Okay, cool. Anyway, this is me talking shit and signing off. Bye-bye.